Time now for Truth or Fake, our daily fact-checking segment in association with the France 24 Observers. I'm here with James Creedon. Hello, James.
Hi, Tom.
Now, a rather peculiar story you've picked out for us this evening, not for the first time.
Indeed.
A video that appears to show Chinese children in spacesuits, this to protect them from COVID-19?
That's right. So this is a video that's been doing the rounds on quite a few Twitter accounts, Facebook and elsewhere, that our observers team have been picking apart and taking a look at. Now, so you can see here, China's COVID farce. All children of this kindergarten are wearing these things in the name of protecting their health. And you can see in the video there, these children dressed in what appear to be spacesuits. So the claim is that this is in order to protect them from COVID-19. Now, Google isn't great, actually, when you're trying to get back to the root of an image or a video that's been put up online. Of course, one of the tools in fact-checking is the reverse image search. And if you put a screen grab of that video into Baidu, which is a Chinese search engine, it does eventually take you to articles such as this one, and you can see that in reality what was going on here, the original video is this was a school sports day, and these children were indeed dressed up in spacesuits, but it was just a sort of an homage to Chinese astronauts, so nothing related to COVID-19 at all.
Okay, but they look very smart, nevertheless, and I want a spacesuit now. Now, tell us why this video, despite seeming quite far-fetched, might be somewhat believable to some people.
All right, well, we've seen over the last 2 years the kind of crazy outfits people have worn because COVID has presented us with quite a degree of farce in terms of how some people chose to behave. And there was a lot of fear, so people did take extreme precautions on occasion. So when you see people... That must have been an uncomfortable flight. I would not like
a dangerous flight. You could suffocate.
You could, exactly. In any case, so that's one reason. It's believable because everything has become so farcical. Another is anything coming out of China right now, given the extent to which the country is drifting towards a sort of a Big Brother dystopian surveillance state, is also, that general context makes far-fetched stories seem believable. This is a thread here showing the extent to which facial recognition now is taking off in China for public transport, for purchasing things out of vending machines, all of basically linking your face to your bank account directly. So when you see stuff like that, then people dressed up in spacesuits in the midst of a pandemic somehow might seem somewhat believable, especially because it actually did happen. So this is probably the reason it's most believable. This did happen in January of last year in China. There was this little kid who became a kind of an internet star, a 4-year-old, and you can see him there dressed in a little spacesuit in order to protect him from COVID-19. His parents going to extreme lengths and taking extreme precautions. So as always with fact-checking, where there's a grain of truth, or even when it's actually happened, people are really going to fall for videos like that, one that I showed you at the top, circulating on social media. Also, did you know that astronauts in China are actually called taikonauts? Just a bit of a little...
Taikonauts.
Taikonauts.
Oh, taikonauts.
Taikong being the Chinese Mandarin for cosmos, and Indian astronauts are called gaganauts. There you go. That's just a little trivia for you, Tom.
Because Gagan, it said, means the sky in Hindi.
In Hindi, exactly. It is
well,
interesting. And in France, they did call them spationauts for quite a while, but I think they've just sort of accepted now that astronaut is an acceptable, understood term for astronaut.
Okay. Well, thank you very much indeed for helping us make sense of all of those
Thanks, Tom.
Stories, our daily edition of Truth or Fake. Thank you, James.
Thanks, Tom.
Up next, it's